Live from the TV25 studios, it's 25 News with Jenny Courier and Mindy Salinas.
Hi, I'm Mindy Salinas.
And I'm Jenny Courier, and welcome to today's announcements.
Any seniors who are undecided about college can meet with college representatives on October 24th, 25th, and 27th. If you want more information on which colleges will be there, then check it out in the counseling office.
Lately, we at TV25 have been noticing a huge backup along Okemos Road. Lauren Bowman headed over to Okemos last week to find out what's going on with the traffic and see what people thought.
I'm Lauren Bowman reporting for TV25 out here on the intersection of Okemos and Bennett Road, where traffic has been holding people up for a considerable amount of time. As you can see, traffic lines are just huge as people sit and wait at the intersection for the lights to change. They move about 3 to 4 cars ahead, and then they wait again for the light to change.
We headed out into the streets to play in traffic and interview people to see how the construction has affected them.
Does it drive you guys crazy having to do this?
Every now and then. I don't come down through here very often.
Yeah, you guys avoid it?
We try to.
Yeah. Has it affected you in any way at all?
Other than traffic holdup, not really.
How has the traffic jam been affecting you with the construction?
Oh, it's terrible. Like every morning when I go to school, there's always a line. Like so, it takes at least 5 minutes on this light alone.
How do you guys feel about the whole traffic jam here?
It sucks. Yeah, I got better shit to do, honestly.
Does it affect you guys at all, like with getting to work or going places?
Yes, it does.
How so?
You got a birthday party to go to.
Oh, really? Are you guys late?
Yep.
How late?
Real late.
How long have you been waiting in this line?
I'd say 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. It's been too long.
We caught a hazard student on their way home and were able to interview them.
Hello! Can I interview you for TV25? How has this traffic been affecting you? Has it been bothering you?
Well, can I just say it stunkles a lot. I have to take a detour just to get home. I'm going home right now.
Really? And how long have you been waiting in these lines?
About half an hour.
We also went over to the high school to ask students how they felt about the traffic jam here. Nicole, how does the Okemos Road construction affect you?
I don't like it. I have a dentist, I'm a orthodontist is down there, and with the detour and the construction, it's really hard to get there, and I got lost once.
I'm here with Chris Fongers, and how does the Okemos Road construction affect you?
Really doesn't. I don't drive yet, so I don't know.
Doesn't cause a problem?
Nope, not me.
According to the Ingham County Road Commission, the Okemos Road construction should be complete around mid-November. Their only concern is the weather, which could possibly cause the construction to last longer. Until then, students will continue to wait in the lines.
I'm Lauren Bowman reporting for TV25. Back to you in the studio.
Seniors, next week will be MEEP retakes. To find out more information, go to the counseling office. Student volunteers are needed for fall conferences in the second week of November. If you're willing to help out, then sign up in the counseling office. Attention Quiz Bowl team members, we'd like to remind you that Monday is the Quiz Busters taping. We will be leaving from the front of the school at 7:45 p.m. Please remember to dress up.
NHS is hosting a community-wide book week and is hoping to collect 1,000 books. And here's the best part. You can help out even if you're not in NHS. All students should get involved. Also, the NHS Leaders Meeting is next Tuesday before school in Mrs. Sanford's room.
In sports news, the boys golf team went to states last Saturday and took second place. Check out this highlight video from the tournament.
It was disappointing. I was thinking that we had a really great shot at winning states because I think we have the most talented team in the state. We want to take first, but second's not bad.
You know, I didn't come through at states like I thought I was gonna, but
Hey, every dog has its day, and I'll come back strong next year.
Played pretty well. First day, didn't really have as good a day as I wanted. Kind of got in my way a little bit. Felt like stuff was closing in around me early. Like the shirt was too tight on me. Because loose shirt means you're nice and relaxed. You can do stuff. You can do stuff in that loose shirt. It's, you know, you don't feel like you're closed around in a loose shirt like in a tight shirt. Tight shirts are bad.
We will win states next year, I guarantee it.
Watch out for next year, boys. You guys better watch it, because there's going to be a lot of loose shirt play. And we're going to come beat you guys, all of you. So watch it.
Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations, guys. Boys who want to play JV basketball, there is a meeting in Mr. Delaney's room Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Freshmen will meet in Mr. Port's room. Don't forget the varsity football game is tomorrow and not tonight. It's in Grand Rapids at 7 p.m. against Union. For all the gymnasts out there, there is a meeting this Wednesday at 3:30 in the cafeteria. And wrestlers, there's a preseason weigh-in Monday at 2:30 in the weight room.
And now out to Steve and Brad at Lake Lansing with the weather.
Hi, I'm Brad Dowrick, and this is Steve George, and we are here at the beautiful Lake Lansing Park.
Yes, Bradley. We're here to give you guys your weekend weather outlook.
So, Steve, did you know that Lake Lansing was just voted the most pristine and clear lake of all time?
No, I did not, Brad. But it's got a nice brownish tint today, I must admit.
I'd have to say so, too. But anyways, this weekend's weather should be high in the mid-50s with a chance of showers on Saturday.
Well, Brad, that's nice for the weather this weekend, but what about all those swimmers out there? How's the water looking?
Steve, what kind of idiotic person would go swimming in late October?
Bradley, that would be you. So, Bradley, after that nice dip, what's the temp out here?
I'd say a low in the mid-40s. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. We at TV25 are proud to say that we have recently invested in new software, allowing us to show you accurate weather Doppler radar of Michigan and Hurricane Wilma. Over to the weather.
For weather today, we're going to be looking at a map of Michigan. A map of Michigan. On Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy and in the 50s. On Saturday, there's going to be a 30% chance of rain, clouds, and overcast in the low 50s. On Sunday, expect a chance of rain and 60 degrees. 40 degrees, and very, very wet. And now for an update on Hurricane Wilma. We're going to use a map of Florida, Mexico, and Cuba. Hurricane Wilma is currently moving at 175 miles an hour. And it's set to hit Florida sometime on Sunday. Oh no! Hey, run! Where's George Bush? And so if you're currently in that area, please take cover immediately.
Thank you for watching TV25 News. I'm Mindy Salinas.
And I'm Jenny Courier. Have a safe and happy weekend.
You're wondering if you guys wanted to be our girls?
Yeah, sure. We'll be your girls.
All right, cool. Well, wait! There's 4 of us and only 3 of you!
Yeah, wait. She's right.
We're not like other guys.
Mark, are you okay? Come on, dude, it's time to go do the announcements. Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to our special Halloween edition of the announcements.
Stinky pants. First of all, I'd like to say that the cross-country team is going to the regionals at Hazlitt. Boys run at 10, girls run at 11.
Sweet. To all you ladies out there, Winter Cheer Team is having an info meeting on Wednesday, November 2nd, in room 602, at either 7:30 or 2:30 p.m. See Mrs. Ilden for questions.
Next week, the Gay Straight Alliance will be coordinating Ally Week. Students can sign up at lunch to pledge to be an ally of the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered community.
Anyway, for Halloween, we have here at TV25 sent out Andrew Izzo to find the scariest laugh around. Here's the video.
Recently, we were traveling around Hazlitt High School to find the creepiest laugh we could.
Nice, scary laugh.
Do you have to
What?
Perfect.
Okay. Well, those sure gave me chills. Now, the winner of our creepiest cackle goes to Mr. Beebe. That was scary. And the runner-up is Cindy Green.
Wow, Jordan, that was pretty good. Mr. Beebe's laugh was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It felt like it went on forever, though. Anyway, have you ever thought of being on the bowling team here at Hazlitt?
No, not really. I usually can only make 100 with bumpers. I don't think I'd even be able to make JV.
No, I don't think you could either. But if any of your viewers out there want to bowl, there's an informational meeting on Monday, November 6th, in room 306 after school. Also, the tryouts for the varsity team will be held on November 17th, 18th, 21st, and 22nd at Marble Lanes from 3 to 5 p.m. You have to play 6 total games, and the decision will be made afterwards.
You know, I'll bet those bowlers can get pretty thirsty. When I go bowling, I get really thirsty afterwards.
Well, speaking of being thirsty, we sent our own Jordan Cooper out to investigate the problem with this building's drinking fountains. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Have you ever been in desperate situations when you need a drink of water and you're in our school and you can't get one?
Joe.
Well, we at TV25 went out to investigate the situation, and here's what we found.
Well, first off, there's like lime buildup on the mouth of it.
That's disgusting.
The button is not a button, it's like a spring. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, we planned that on purpose. No, I don't. No, I have no idea why that would be. Which ones, the cold ones are like where?
Back hallway, boys' varsity locker room. You know, it's like an iceberg fountain. It's very cold all the time.
When I go to a fountain like the one down there right by the athletic director's office, best water push there is in the school. Good push. What's the problem with it? It's not cold. So then you go to the next one down, ice cold, right? Perfect. What's wrong with it? Nothing's coming out of it. You're there for like 7 minutes trying to get like a Dixie cup full of water in your mouth.
Go.
And then down here, the double pumpers down here, like you're enjoying a good drink and then little Bill comes by and he wants a drink and the other one, your water goes right down.
So these ones over here in the academic wing, which has been here forever, those are the ones that either are warm or don't work at all. Like the one outside Mr. Smith, that doesn't work. Nothing comes out of it at all.
It's low that you have to suck on it to get water. I'm gonna go for it anyway because I'm thirsty and I want water.
So you have to put your mouth right down on the metal part to get any, that's healthy.
Well, yesterday I found 3 pieces of gum, piece of poop.
It's poop!
Skittles pack. I mean, what's that doing there? There's trash cans.
The one thing that we can do is we can just say something to Mr. Billy Hastings, and some people will know who that is. And he has been awesome with, like, if there's been any needs for any building in the district, we can just say something to him, and I'm sure, you know, he can take a look at it. No drinking fountains for me.
Thank you.
But feel free to use the ones here in the building there. If you can find one that works, they'll be just fine for you. So,
hopefully we can get this problem solved. Back to me in the studio.
Wow, the problem's bigger than I'd realized.
Well, since we're on the subject of water, did you realize how flippin' sweet the girls' diving team is?
You bet I did, Jordan. Sarah Morey's a dolphin out there. She's ranked #1 in our division and may become our school's first All-American diver.
Wow, that's impressive. Katie Faber is close behind her, placing 3rd at the Hazlitt Invitational.
It is spooky how incredibly good they are. It must be getting close to Halloween.
You're right, Mark. And with our favorite holiday on Monday, this weekend will be our last chance to go to any haunted houses.
Yeah. Do you know of any good ones?
Well, I've heard that the Kiwanis Club is holding a free haunted house at the Village Square this weekend. Let's check it out.
Sounds fair. Wow, it looks pretty creepy.
You know what's even spookier than that? The fact that there are people out there who will put dangerous stuff in their candy.
Yeah, that's just sick. But our own Andrew Eisel went out to find more about these incidents. And he got some good advice while he was at it. Let's roll the footage.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Jordan. Some of you may not know, but there is a risk this year for trick-or-treating. Some people are scared that there may be more tricks than treats. Have you ever found any potentially harmful objects or substances in your children's candy?
Absolutely, Andrew. I have,
Really?
yes, definitely.
Wow. What kind of objects or substances have you found?
Well, I found paper clips, and
Wow.
I found staples, and I found razor blades.
Razor blades, really?
Yes.
And what do you find them in?
Well, things like apples and oranges and Reese's peanut butter cups.
Do you have any evidence of of the
As
substances
a matter
or
of
objects?
fact, I happened to bring some along for the
Oh, you
interview.
did? Oh,
and I
excellent.
have a paper clip.
Can
Would
we
you like
see
to
them?
look at
Yeah.
it? Sure.
Oh my
And I have
gosh.
some staples
Oh, that's
that I
horrible.
happen to have saved all these years.
Wow. Right there, folks. Found in apples, oranges, and Reese's peanut butter cup.
This one time, I think I was like 10 years old. Like Milk Duds were my favorite candy at the time, and I seriously have a box of those a day at least. And like I had like 10 packets of Milk Duds in my my sack. I opened up this box of Milk Duds, and everything looked fine. There's no abnormalities in the box or in anything inside the box, and I was just eating away at the Milk Duds. And before I knew it, 2 of my teeth just gone like that. It's gone. It turns out it was a freaking rock. Someone put a rock in my milk dud box. Yeah, it was awesome.
Any advice that you'd like to give to all the kids in Hazlet?
Don't trick or treat.
So remember, Hazlet.
What, don't go trick-or-treating? That's not good advice. I don't care what he says. I'm going trick-or-treating anyway. No one's gonna get between me and my free candy.
Because of the risk.
Yeah, I think you should think about stopping soon. You're 17, dude. It's, you're getting pretty old for it.
I'll think on it. But speaking of old, Jerry Rice retired from the NFL at the beginning of the season this year. The NFL just won't be the same without you, Jerry.
Well, that wraps it up for us in this special Halloween edition of your announcements. We'll see you next Friday, Hazlet.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Paige Lucas. And I'm Sabrina Gibbons. And here are your announcements. After school on Monday, there will be a meeting in Miss Snook's room for all cross-country members. Please bring your uniforms. Any student who is interested in joining the dance team this winter must attend the meeting on Tuesday, November 8th. It will take place in the cafeteria from 2:30 to 3 p.m. If you have any questions, contact Lindsay Howitt, Michelle Hartman, or Alana Nelson. The Hazlet-Williamston varsity hockey team is looking for someone to announce at the 9 home games this season. All games will be played at Suburban Ice. If you are interested, please see Mr. Town as soon as possible. Speaking of hockey, winter sports are starting soon, and we went to check out the scoop on the upcoming season. Let's take a look.
Well, me and Brad are this year's co-captains. I think we have a chance to beat St. John's, or at least share the title with them this year as co-champs.
There's a lot of good teams. DeWitt's always a fun match for us. Hopefully maybe our team will have a winning record this year.
We've got about 7 returning guys, which will be really good. Lakewood will probably be our biggest opponent, and DeWitt's always a big rivalry, so that'll be a big game too.
All right, last year we got second at leagues and we did really well. We had a really good team. This year it'll be a little more challenging because we lost one of our really good gymnasts, Kate Austin. So, but we might be able to get along.
Last year was a building year. Our biggest competition is probably in the league going to be Lakewood. This year will definitely be nice to go out there and expect a lot more success.
So Sabrina, are you playing a sport this winter?
Yeah, cheerleading. How about you?
No, the musical takes up a lot of my time and opens on November 17th, right when the winter season begins.
What is the musical this year?
Why don't we take a look at this piece to find out?
This year's show is it's the children's story of The Princess and the Pea. And there's music set to it, and they call it Once Upon a Mattress. But it really is, it's kind of like one of those old Bugs Bunny cartoons I like to refer it to, because, or like Shrek. That's a better way to say it. It's like Shrek, the new movies in that it is very
So
kid-friendly.
everybody come.
Once upon a time, there's a kingdom, and in this kingdom, there's a prince and a queen who talks a lot, and a king who doesn't talk at all. And the queen is very controlling, and she controls everything about her son, and she doesn't want her son to get married. And there's this weird rule that until her son gets married, no one else can get married. So there's one of her ladies in waiting is Lady Larkin, and she really, really needs to get married to Sir Harry, but they can't because the prince isn't married. So Sir Harry goes off and gets a supposed princess from a swamp and brings her there, and it's all about that princess trying to convince the queen that she's really a princess.
I like the cast a lot. There's a lot of young faces in it and great potential, and they're a lot of fun to hang out with. I really feel like they're working hard.
We do have a very young cast. We have one senior boy, that's it, and he's a great senior boy, so that's wonderful. But and only a few juniors, and not that and so we have lots of young kids, but they are very enthusiastic. They're very energetic. They are ready to go.
And we get excited because you guys get excited. Like, we really appreciate it when you appreciate us, and that's what makes it fun.
Come and see a show that is going to be really great and presented very professionally and is going to make you laugh and really enjoy a night out. It's a great way to spend some time. Come see it.
What's going on?
Wow, that looks like so much fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, it really is. Tickets will be available to purchase at lunches starting November 14th, or you can pick up an order form in the office. If you are really busy, you can buy them at the door, but I recommend purchasing them very soon.
Sweet. Hey, all you seniors, there is still time to turn in your senior ad for the yearbook. Please have your ad into Mrs. Price, Katie McAnally, or Alana Nelson by Wednesday, November 9th. If you need another form, just check with Mrs. Price.
All students are eligible to take part in an exchange program with students from Japan. You're invited to host a student from Japan in March or travel to Japan in July. Applications are available in the main office. See Mrs. Bartley if you want any details.
Viking Village fall order forms are due tonight by 7:30 p.m. to the Viking Village. They can also be dropped off at the high school office. The Viking Village will also be open tonight from 5 to 7:30 for your shopping convenience. Go Vikings!
There are still a few days left to sign up for the trip to Germany this summer. With the World Cup Soccer Championship being held in Germany next summer, this will be an exciting place to be, especially with all the hot soccer boys. Please see Frau Southwell today if you are interested in traveling.
Food drive! Oh, right. The NHS food drive for the Lansing City Rescue Mission will start next Monday, November 7th. All non-perishable items will be collected during 4th hour. Hopefully, these next two pieces will get you inspired to get involved.
Everyone should check out the food drive everyone should check out the food drive next week, and also check out the football game tonight. The boys are playing Sexton here at 7:30. So come check it out.
And a good luck to the girls varsity cheerleading team at their competition tomorrow afternoon at Langsburg High School.
And the girls swimming team at leagues today and tomorrow. So everyone have a great weekend, and be sure to wish Sabrina a happy 18th birthday.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Let me get out.
I can't.
Hey Hazlitt High School, and welcome to today's announcements.
Not only is the pro hockey back in full swing, so is hockey here at home. The Hazlitt-Williamson team is, chilling on the ice and they're having a good season. Hasn't started yet. And they're just looking to keep things real, and let's take a look and see what happens.
I think the team looks really good this year. Pretty equal distribution of Williamson to Hazlitt guys.
Pretty solid. We lost 4 of the 5 starters from last year, but we picked up some good guys from Williamston, so looks like we'll have a pretty solid team.
Well, it's a little weird at the beginning, but then we start, becoming more of a family, you could say.
Well, since the schools are so close, it's not that far of a drive after the games just to go and hang out.
I know these two schools compete and everything else, so there is a natural rivalry in that regard, but when they put on the jersey does say Hazlitt-Williamston. I think that these guys take that seriously, and they come together to compete against the team we're playing against.
I like the coaches a lot. We've had these, one's new, our assistant coach is new this year, and then Coach McAuliffe has been here for 2 years now, or 1.5 years. And it's changed the team a lot of different strategies basically for the game, but we like him.
This is a stinky glove.
This year it's looking pretty good. The rest of our league is kind of taking it down a notch, so it'll help us out a lot.
I think we're going to be better than last year.
We're looking pretty good. All the other teams are not as high a caliber as us. We have an ongoing bet with LCC that we're going to beat them. So for that game, everyone should come watch. Other than that, our biggest rivals are probably Jackson Lumen Christie.
We'd like to invite everybody out tonight at 8 o'clock against Walled Lake Northern right at Suburban Ice here in East Lansing, and come on and cheer on your fellow students.
All you girls that want to try out for cheerleading, tryouts will take place on Monday from 2:30 to 4:30.
And for the rest of you girls who are trying out for volleyball this year, the tryout dates are Thursday the 17th, Friday the 18th, Monday the 21st, and Tuesday the 22nd. If you plan on playing this season, plan to come to all of them. Regular practices will start on the 28th.
You will be told if you made the team or not after practice on the 22nd. Good luck.
If you are looking for some volunteer time, you can help the Girl Scouts with their food drive. Please show up at the Hazlitt Community Church on the 12th from 12 to 2 p.m.
Some of you are probably still trying to figure out what you're going to do for the rest of your life. For many students, the Career Center offers a great learning experience for all sorts of jobs. Here is a brief look into just one of the many courses that they offer. Check it out.
We love you, Pee-wee!
AIS is pretty fun. I like it a lot. It's a lot better than sitting at a desk. You're out operating on machinery, getting to see it hand for hand. Out here we operate machinery, as you can see, on Fridays, and then through the week we learn stuff like tracks, wheeled equipment, tearing apart engines, how to do all kinds of mechanical repairs and stuff on the machines. I've been at AIS for 2 years, starting my junior year. Curtis and I are the only 2 Hazlitt students out here, and like I said, I was the first actually one to come out last year, and Curtis decided to tag along. So coming out here, I've gotten a lot of friends from this class, like Brittany Kilran right over here, and a couple of kids from last year that are now actually working out here. So yeah, you get a lot more people. You get to know more people. Machinery rocks. Machinery rocks. It rocks. It rocks.
Machinery rocks.
Quizbowl team shirts have just arrived. Please pick them up in Mrs. Southwell's room today after school.
Next Tuesday is National Mix It Up Day. Try to sit with a new group of people during lunch and make some new friends.
If anyone is interested in hosting a Japanese student this March or wants to travel in July, your applications are due on December 1st. Applications are available in the main office.
For all people in the musical, the sound check is at 2:30.
Tonight at 7 the Trinity Church in Lansing, there's a Battle of the Bands. It's a concert. The cover's $2, and you should go check it out. There'll be some good acts.
So Wildman, I hear there's been some thievery going on in the locker room.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Here's a short segment about this.
The world is a vampire sent to drain. Secret destroyers hold you up to the flames.
Well, after volleyball, I came in, I opened my locker, and my wallet was out on my pants, and immediately I knew that the $22 that I was going to give to charity had been stolen, and I was just devastated.
I was in weightlifting, and I came back, and my stuff was gone.
Well, Bree,
Hi.
I haven't had anything stolen out of my locker this year.
Yes, it is the first time that anything like this has ever happened to me, and I didn't know what to do.
I've never really had anything stolen. I like the privacy I can find here in the locker room.
Oh, I was furious.
I came close to crying. I didn't cry, but I was very, very close.
I mean, and my whole wallet was gone. And I mean, people don't need my driver's license or my Victoria's Secret gift card or anything. I mean, just take the money. You don't need all that.
I believe that stealing things is very, very wrong, and whoever is doing it should stop.
Bart, you steal things all the time.
What have I ever stolen?
My heart.
I'm coming after you.
Operation Snowflake begins on Monday. You can purchase a snowflake during both lunches for $1. All donations will be used to purchase presents for those less fortunate this holiday season.
And the best part is, the winning class with the most snowflakes will get a prize.
Well, baby. Good luck to the Vikings tonight with their big game at Stevensville. And to those riding in the spectator bus who will leave promptly at 4, no noisemakers or food. And if you want to listen to it, it's on 92.7.
Well, that's all for today's announcements. Have a fun and safe weekend.
Hello, and welcome to today's announcements. I'm Mindy Salinas.
And I'm Jenny Courier. Attention girls varsity basketball players. Please turn your uniforms into Mr. Beebe's room as soon as possible. Band students who ordered cookie dough and wreaths, make sure you pick up your orders after school on Tuesday, November 22nd from 2:15 to 7:15 p.m. in the band room.
Last night, the musical Once Upon a Mattress opened with great success. If you'd like to catch the show, tickets are available for tonight and Saturday night at 7:30. Tickets are $9 and will be sold at the door. A matinee is also available at 2 p.m. on Saturday for anyone who feels that 7:30 is pushing bedtime. Here at TV25, we take great pride in the work of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, and we were able to experience this firsthand in Mr. McMaster's classroom earlier this week. Let's go to Brad with the story.
Tuesday, November 15, 2005, a bird entered Mr. McMaster's room and caused chaos throughout the math department. Mr. McMaster, what exactly happened Tuesday?
During lunch, a bird came out of the heat duct and began flying around the room. Then it went back up into the heat duct and stayed there for 4th hour and 5th hour, and then reappeared during 6th hour.
Because of this incident, Mr. McMaster and his class were forced to move to the Viking room.
Well, we called Todd in. We thought we could probably tape off one of the heating ducts, but we failed to realize that all the ducts are connected, and as we were taping off one heating duct, he came out of another.
Did you catch the bird?
I caught the bird with a net, with this net. I borrowed it from Redco.
How did you react when the bird reappeared?
I got out of my seat and I ran to the other side of the room and hid with some girls under a desk.
750,000 deer hunters out there today, and we're worried about a bird.
Thanks, Brad. And we're all glad that the bird was released to safety. Girls volleyball tryouts will continue next week on Monday from 2:40 to 4:40 and Tuesday from 4:40 to 6:40. Sophomores, if you haven't signed up for the planned test, then get to the counseling office by the end of the school day on November 22nd.
Due to the win this Saturday against Farmington Hills Harrison, boys varsity basketball tryouts will begin at 5 p.m. next week. Speaking of football, we talked to the team to see what they thought about their run in the playoffs. Here's what they had to say.
We've been preparing for the game, just pretty much doing the same thing we've done all year, just go out, practice, have fun, go crazy, so anything different.
Well, just normal practice stuff, lots of scouting, looking at what they run, who their best players are.
We like to keep things consistent so that each day we come out, everybody knows what they're doing.
A core group of the seniors really did think that we'd be state champs from the beginning.
The seniors, I think you go as your seniors go, and right now we have a special group. They have a great bond with each other, great chemistry. They just want to win. They don't care who gets the the accolades or the credit, and they make everybody else feel part of it as well.
Winning that game was probably that's my biggest sports victory ever, just the magnitude of that, and knowing we get to play another week, it's pretty cool.
You got to keep your eyes on the prize. I mean, we're still trying to get that state championship, so we've been working really hard to get that. Just got to keep on doing what we do and achieve it.
I think we will win states because, I don't know, we're a team that just has so much chemistry, so, I mean, it's be fun.
The game tomorrow is at 11:30 in Jackson. If you can't find a ride to the game, there will be a spectator bus leaving tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Spectators must have their ticket to board. Seniors, we're holding a t-shirt contest for our senior shirts. If you have an idea, sketch it out and take it to the main office by Wednesday, November 30th. The winner will receive a gift certificate from Best Buy.
Class rings will be delivered during A and B lunches Tuesday, November 22nd. Make sure you stop by and pick them up. With the winter weather approaching earlier this week, we sent out our weather team to give you an update for the weekend.
Hello, this is Steve George, and I'm here with Brad Dowrick, and we're here to give you guys the weekend weather outlook.
Yes, Steve, and as you can see, the first year snow has set in.
Yes, Bradley. So all you gentlemen out there, make sure you grow those beards nice and thick for the winter. It could get cold.
But Steve, I can't grow a beard.
Well, Bradley, better luck next year.
Anyways, Saturday should be mid-50s with a chance of showers, and Sunday 40s with a chance of snow.
Back to you guys in the studio. Good luck, Vikings.
Looks like it's going to be a cold one, so make sure you all bundle up for the big game on Saturday. The Capital Area Career Center will be hosting an open house on November 22nd from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. All students and parents are welcome. If you want more information, stop by the counseling office.
All girls interested in playing soccer next spring should plan to attend a meeting right after school on Monday, November 21st in Mr. Olson's room. Any girls who are looking for something fun to do this winter, the bowling team needs you. Tryouts will continue Monday and Tuesday from 3 to 5 at Marvel Lanes. sign up in the athletic office or just show up at Marvel Lanes.
There will be a Science Olympiad meeting in Mr. Rutkowski's room Tuesday after school, so be there.
Thanks for watching today's announcements. I'm Mitty Salinas.
And I'm Jenny Courier. Have a safe and happy weekend.
This is a story about pilgrims in search of the new world, and pumpkin pie, and Cool Whip. You see, they landed in 1842.
1842? You mean 1492? That's when Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
Okay, yeah. So they landed in 1842.
Guys, look! The new world! Which was on a Thursday, by the way.
So when they got there, they went in search of none other than the legendary
We'll call it Plymouth Rock!
Plymouth Rock. After wandering for hours, they ventured into the dark forest, where they built the first house.
The very first house in the entire world?
No, just the first house in the New World.
How did they have lumber? How could they build a house out of twigs? That doesn't make sense, you idiot.
They were crafty. They had tools, like tomahawks.
Where did they get the tomahawks?
From the Indians.
Indians?
Yes, Indians. You see, the Indians dwelled in the forest. It was where they lived, the place of living. The Pilgrims had a hard time planting seeds and growing food.
Like corn.
The Indians noticed this and offered to help them. That is how the first Thanksgiving came to be.
What a stupid story.
Hello, Hazlitt High School, and welcome to today's Thanksgiving announcements.
I'm Amanda Smith.
And I'm Alyssa Hooker.
So, Alyssa, are you excited for Thanksgiving? All those cranberries, mashed potatoes, ham, ice cream, Chinese food.
Amanda, I think you're missing the true meaning of Thanksgiving. It's not about all that Chinese food. It's about being thankful for what you have.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why don't we see what our fellow classmates have to be thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family and my pets and my Mr. Wangerman, the director of the musical, because it's a really good musical.
Hey, Aaron, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family.
I'm thankful for Alyssa and Mrs. Lawrence. I'm thankful for Tom. I can't stop.
That's good, it's fun. What are you thankful for?
I'm most thankful for my family, my friends, and my cheer team members.
Andy, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my friends, my family. Mainly you, though, Andy.
Oh, thank you.
I love Lamp.
Oh, I'm thankful for my dog Chunkers.
DJ, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for cross country, basketball, and school in general.
What are you thankful for?
Well, this year I'm thankful for a lot of things. Mainly food, my bed, and my family. I really do love them all greatly, and hoping for another great year of high school. And hopefully get out of here eventually, maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Sweet, that's the longest interview we've.
Wow, I didn't realize how much I have to be thankful for.
Like all the wonderful pit and tech crew that helped the musical be so awesome this past weekend.
Hey, Alyssa, can we see more about that?
Surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
So we've all seen the sneak peeks for the musical Once Upon a Mattress
and many of us also saw the play over the weekend. The actors and actresses did a spectacular job, but the show could not have gone on without the help of the pit band and the tech crew.
Well, there are 26 people in the band, and 3 or 4 of them are professional musicians that work other jobs and just come to help out. Well, we've been working with the cast for about 3 weeks. It took a little bit to get in sync, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. The most fun thing would be working with a professional drummer. His name's John Stopper. He's insanely good, and it's good to learn from him and see all the cool stuff he has to teach.
This is the largest set we've ever had here. It's absolutely mind-bogglingly huge. We've been here pretty much every day since school has started, but most of the major construction has happened in the last month or so. I would estimate probably 60 to 80 hours. Wow. A lot. We built the entire castle, the whole set. We constructed entirely, we just bought all the stuff from Home Depot and threw that together. And then we made a couple of banners that are hanging out in the lobby, and we painted everything, and we actually got a whole huge shipment of sound equipment that we're using for this musical. So that's been pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Lots of fun stuff.
Great job everyone who helped out with the music. Big hit. And now back to Amanda and Alyssa in the studio.
There were many big accomplishments this weekend for Hazlitt High School.
Not only was the musical outstanding, but the Hazlitt football team is going to Ford Field.
Speaking of Ford Field, today in the studio we have Mr. Gent to tell us about some exciting ways to obey the rules.
Hi, Mr. Gent. Are you here with some information to go over with us?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much for having me on your show. We're going to Ford Field, which is the new facility, and with new facilities come new rules. We're also going to an indoor facility, which means some of the things we were able to do outside, we weren't able to do inside. For example, noisemakers. No noisemakers of any kind will be allowed in the stadium. That means bells, air horns, anything like that. Also, they want us not to bring in confetti, any kind of paper, pom-pom, anything that can be destroyed or make a mess in the stadium, so they have to clean up afterwards. We will be standing in the stadium like we do with all football games, and the area will be set aside for us to stand near, right next to the band. The problem at Ford Field is they are plastic seats that are individual seats for each individual person, so you have to put the seat up and stand on the cement deck. Don't stand on the plastic seat. 2 reasons. 1, it's unsafe, and 2, you might break the seat. No confetti, as I said earlier. You're not allowed to bring in any kind of bottled beverage, water, Gatorade, anything, so don't plan to bring any of that in to drink during the game. Even if you're going to get excited during the game, you have to buy your stuff in the game. Video cameras were stated in the long list of rules I gave you in the hallway if you read those on the red paper, but video cameras can be brought to the stadium on Saturday, but they must be handheld and they must be powered by batteries. You cannot plug them in anywhere in the stadium. The last thing is signs, flags, anything like that. Any signs that are posted in the arena must be produced by the cheerleaders and they must be hanged by the Ford Field staff. We can't hang our own signs up because they don't want signs all over that they have to take down. And don't bring any flags in the stands with long sticks or anything that wave in the bleachers. They're going to block the view of any person in the stadium. If you bring anything that's going to block the view, like an umbrella or something like that, you can't bring it. If you think you probably can't bring in the stadium, it's probably can't bring in the stadium. But check the list. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. And let's have a great time Saturday and let's be great sports. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Gent. And now for your daily announcements.
Sophomores are reminded to sign up for the plan test in the counseling office by the end of the school day. The plan will be given on Tuesday, November 29th, but you must be signed up by the end of today.
And attention all band students who ordered cookie dough or wreaths. It is very important that you pick up your orders today after school between 2:15 and 7:15 in the band room.
Attention all JV tennis girls. There will be a meeting after school today in Mr. Brunschweiler's room.
And good luck to the cross-country runners competing in the Foot Locker Regional Championship in Wisconsin this Saturday.
There will be a Science Olympiad meeting after school today in Mr. Rakowski's room.
And tickets to this Saturday's football game will be on sale today till 7 in the athletic office. The tickets cost $9. You may sign up to ride the spectator bus, which costs $10. If you're planning on buying tickets, you need to hurry as they are almost sold out. But remember, you can always buy them at Ford Field.
Ford Field football t-shirts will be on sale until 7 p.m. today outside the athletic office. T-shirts are $6. If you're not planning on buying a shirt to wear to the game, make sure you wear a white Hazlitt shirt.
Now, we have Sam Berman in the field interviewing Coach O to tell us all about the football team and their upcoming game.
Sam Berman here live with the football team as well as Coach Atluski. Coach, you guys have been working pretty hard this year. Can you tell us about anything you've been working on in particular for Saturday's game?
No, right now we're just keeping with the same schedule. I think that right now that's an important thing that we need to do. Obviously, there'll be some slight changes. We're going to work on our pregame schedule for Saturday night. We only have 20 minutes, so we're going to practice it all week. That's the only thing that we're doing different this week.
Awesome, Coach. Now, I know these guys are pretty pumped, and you've been getting a lot of talk from other people about the team from '98. How do you think these boys here compare to that team back then?
There's some similarities in offense. If we look at, I think we have more balance in this group than we had in the other group. In terms of defense, I think we're a little quicker overall, but I think the biggest difference we'll see if we can go down and win Saturday, and that'll make it different.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys in the studio.
Lastly, we wanted to recognize the Hazlitt swimmers and divers. Sarah Veit competed in swimming at states. Katie Favor and Sarah Morty competed in diving. Katie placed 21st and Sarah Morty placed first. Awesome job, ladies.
Wait, just in. Sarah Morey is outside with Sam Berman to tell us more about the outstanding achievement.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Shake.
All right, here is Sarah Morey from the diving team as well as swim team. Sarah, do you have any expectations for yourself coming into this season?
I wanted to win states. That was basically my only goal.
Awesome. So, Sarah, how did you deal with all the pressure that was put on you as far as performing this year?
Nobody really put pressure on me besides myself, so it wasn't that difficult to overcome it, I guess.
Now, there's a rumor going around that you could be the first All-American in Hazlitt's history. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
The top 100 in the country are All-Americans, and I've beaten a couple that I've dove against in the past, so I hope so.
All right, thanks, Sarah.
Newsflash, the football players and swimmers and divers are going to be walking the halls right now, so if you could step outside your classrooms and give them a round of applause.
Well, that's all we have to say. So have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope to see you all at Ford Field. Have a nice break.
Woo, go Hazlitt!
Howdy, Hazlitt High School. I'm Scott Stevenson.
And I'm Sabrina Gibbons, and these are your announcements. What's with you?
I just love how silky, soft, and supple my face feels after using a new mask I made from my leftover cranberry sauce.
What?
You know, cranberry sauce, Thanksgiving leftovers, facials.
Right. Well, that's a creative way to use your leftovers. Let's see what the rest of the school did with their leftovers.
We wanted to see what creative things Hazlitt students do with their Thanksgiving leftovers, so I went out to the field to check it out.
What do I do with them? I eat them.
My dad made mashed potato and stuffing omelets. It was pretty gross.
Oh, I didn't have any leftovers because I had Thanksgiving dinner on a boat in the ocean, in the Virgin Islands, so we just left and there were no leftovers. But I don't really like Thanksgiving food, so I didn't care.
Thanksgiving leftovers, put them in the microwave, ate them. They're pretty good. I had like 12 pounds of mashed potatoes and a few turkeys leftovers, so it was pretty good.
We took some home, and I ate some. My parents ate most of it, so that's about it. I didn't do much.
Well, we fried our stuffing, and then we made chicken noodle soup. We didn't have turkey.
Recycle your stuff, kids. Helps the world go around. Yep.
Those were pretty cool, but I still like my cranberry masks.
Okay. Well, did you do anything other than groom yourself over break?
No, not really. I just pretty much sat around and played Xbox 360 all day.
Oh, isn't that the new video game thingy? I don't see what the big deal is. Why would you spend a ton of money to buy an Xbox 360 if you already have an Xbox?
I don't believe you just said that. Okay, then what did you do over your break that was so cool?
Well, I didn't do that much. I did go to the football game at Ford Field, though.
I heard we lost.
Yeah, but the guys had a great season. They finished 13-1, making them runners-up in the state. That's pretty cool. Let's check out some highlights from Saturday's game.
The game on Saturday, I felt like that we gave it our all, but it was kind of depressing at the end that we didn't want it to end. So it was kind of depressing at first, but then once you look back on it and back on the whole season, it was pretty cool.
Obviously, I think there's probably disappointment both on their part and our part as coaches, because we want to have success. But you have to give Caledonia a lot of credit. They came in and we knew they were awfully quick on defense, and they were. And we knew that what they try to do on offense is very similar to what we try to do, and not give teams a chance to get the ball back. And they executed that awfully well, and so we're disappointed with how we played. We wish it had been a closer game, and so people got a chance to kind of see what the team we had been for 13 previous weeks.
Our bond as a team I thought it was really, that was the key for us to go to the state championship. And
Great chemistry, great leadership from the seniors and the other people that we had throughout the team. So I thought that was established all during the off season and obviously during the fall. Everybody felt a part of it.
There's nothing really else that I would want to change about the game because we all started at the beginning with each other and we all ended together, so it was cool.
Congratulations on a great season, guys.
Yeah, so now we should probably tell you guys some important stuff.
Yeah, like if you're wanting to host a Japanese student, your applications are due today.
Japan?
Yeah, we're doing an exchange thing. In March, you can host a Japanese student for 2 weeks in July. And...
Oh, this just in. Newsflash.
You can also travel to Japan to stay with their families.
Oh man, that sounds sweet.
Yeah, so make sure to turn in your application.
Oh, I will. And speaking of doing something cool, all of you should bring in any unneeded school supplies to the main office.
What for?
Our school is donating school supplies to the refugee students in Michigan.
Sweet. Oh, and all you seniors out there, you can pick up a copy of our senior picture in Mrs. Price's room.
That's 411 or 411 or 411.
If you didn't get it at lunch yesterday.
And aren't the pals doing something helpful too?
I'm not really sure. I think they're doing something from Monday, December 5th to the 12th, but I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, yeah. They're doing something called Red Stockings of Hope. It's a drive for stocking stuffers for kids between the ages of a few months and up to 18 years. Some stuff that you might want to bring are ribs, pacifiers, books, night lights, puzzles, sidewalk chalk, socks, candy, coloring books, stuff like that. You can also bring this stuff into your first hour class, and they're going to have boxes to put your stuff in. And if helping people isn't enough incentive for you, then the class with the most stocking stuffers wins. Donuts. Yes.
How did you know all that?
I don't know. I just do.
Okay, well, that's all we have for today. Have a great weekend.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys that he will leave.
Mamacita, ¿dónde estás los Santos la Claus? Merry Christmas! Hey, what's up,
dude?
man? Good to see you over there.
Skiing the Swiss Alps, man.
Yeah, what's up, Hazlitt? We're in Switzerland. They call it the Swiss. We're skiing the Alps, man. The snow's good out here. What do you think?
It's pretty sweet, man. Got about 6 inches fresh powder.
Yeah, it's really powdery.
Whoa, hit that jump over there, man.
Whoa! Whoa!
Nice
That
one.
was awesome. I'm pretty stoked about that landing. I stomped it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do this winter on the skiing hill?
You hit a big jump. Watch out for that tree, man. It's
Whoa!
coming. Whoa!
Man,
that was
that was
close.
close.
That was real close.
Dude,
man.
are you cold?
Somewhat.
I brewed up a fresh pot of coffee on my way up. Would you like some?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think it's gonna work. All right.
Bummer, man.
So.
Whoa, watch out for that cliff over there, man.
Whoa!
Nice, you stomped that. Whoa, cell phone. Yo, what's up?
Who is it?
Oh, wow, we got lots of homework tonight, man.
Cool.
Better keep doing that. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right.
So.
Whoa, whoa, cell phone.
Cell phone,
Whoa.
let me reach down and grab it. Whoa! Whoa, yeah,
Whoa.
man.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Sweet. Whoa,
Whoa.
cellular.
Whoa.
There's no string. How does it work? How does it work, man? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
There's no string. the phone conversation runs through. You know, like we could be on the little can mics.
Whoa,
but-
tree, whoa!
That's a bummer.
Whoa, whoa!
Any first aid kits out there? He just got a branch to the face.
Man.
Branch to the face. I
better start
protection
snow
first,
plowing.
man. Hey, you want to hit up that course over there? It's all
Going
about
real
the
fast.
aerodynamics, man. You need a low aerodynamics.
Whoa!
Whoa! Dude, that was gnarly,
yeah.
wasn't it?
All right, let's go check out those announcements.
All right. Yeah, announcements.
Hello, and welcome to your holiday announcements. I'm Mindy Salinas.
And I'm Jenny Courier. So Mindy, do you have any exciting plans over break?
Well, actually, I'm planning on going to the Hazlitt-Williamston hockey game tonight at 5 at Suburban Ice. What about you?
Well, I really want to go sledding, but I'm not sure if there's going to be enough snow. Let's go out to Steve and Brad and see what they have to say about the weather.
I'm here with Brad Dowrick, and we're here to give you guys your holiday break weather outlook.
Steve, do you know if it's going to snow?
Brad, because it's going to be winter break, I expect there to be some snow. I'm not 100% sure. You never know. I'm not a weatherman, but we should be getting some snow this winter break.
Actually, Steve, we're supposed to get 1.5 feet on Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a nice surprise for the morning, wake up.
Yeah, well, that's for you guys back home, but we're down here in the beautiful beaches of Mexico, and it's just very beautiful out here, and we're not going to be able to have snow for Christmas. So back there in H-Town, stay down. Hope the winter is great and the snow is awesome.
Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, guys. And to all of you that drive, snow makes the roads slippery, so make sure that you drive carefully.
Speaking of driving, Segment 2 will begin next Monday, December 19th through Wednesday, December 21st from 9 to 11 a.m. in the Viking Room. There are sign-up forms available in the main office.
The TV25 Advanced class has become so popular that an application is an added requirement for those interested in being part of the class next year. If you're interested, please see Mr. Town for an application as soon as possible. The deadline has been changed from May 1st to March 1st.
So I hear the swim team has gotten off to a really great start this year.
Yeah, I know. They beat Ovid Elsie on Tuesday. But let's take a closer look.
We're going to be pretty good this year. Even though we graduated 9 quality seniors, we still have, for the 3rd year in a row, over 40 guys on the team this year. A couple solid captains and outstanding swimmers in Brad Kern and Dan Root. Casey McGovern's looking really good on the board this year. And we've got some other guys, Jonathan Mobley, Patrick Jackson, Ian Peterson, Ray Erickson, a whole bunch of more core swimmers from last year that have returned. So the challenge, though, is to try and be as good as last year, which was the first undefeated season we've ever had.
My name's Casey McGovern. I'm a 2nd-year diver. I'm a co-captain on the Hazlitt swimming and diving team with Brad Kern and Dan Root. We lost a couple key swimmers from last year, Lucas Riccio and Andy Van Kijken, but we have a lot of talent on the team, and I'm confident that we'll win.
We have the same staff, myself, Seth Botwick, and Lindsay Walker's in the diving. The 2 new additions that we're looking for help from would be Miss Ward, Mrs. Price intern. She's a former outstanding swimmer, and she's done some coaching. And we've got our varsity record holder on our record board. You can see up there, Brian Palmer came back, and he's going to be able to help us on and off throughout the year with diving. And
for diving, we have Brian Palmer, and he actually holds he's got the #1 spot for Hazlitt diving, the #1 record. And he's a really good coach.
We're going to be pretty quick. We think we can take down 2 or 3 of the varsity records this year by the end of the year. And that's a good thing.
Make sure you guys come out and watch the swimming and diving team. We're amazing. We're sweet.
Looks like it's going to be another great season. And while we're on the topic of sports, congratulations to the wrestling team for their big win last night over Williamston. The Vikings swatted the Hornets 45-30. Our boys now have a record of 7-0 and are tied for 1st in the conference. Great job, guys, and good luck Saturday.
Hey, do you remember that awesome talent show we had last year?
Yeah, it was so cool.
Well, Student Council will be hosting the 3rd annual talent show on January 20th at 9:30 p.m. Tryouts for the talent show will be January 11th. Forms will be available starting today in the main office after school. Turn your forms back into the main office early to ensure a spot. If you have any questions, please contact Katie Lawson. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back right after this brief message.
There's 2 left. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, no! Oh.
Dance team members, remember to go to the gym right after school today for spacing. The football cheer highlight tapes are in, and they're $5. Find Bree Wilkerson tonight at the game to pick one up.
Senior Rita Southwell students should pick up their food in containers right after school. That's all we have for you guys today. Have a safe and happy holiday.
We're leaving you with a clip from our annual holiday eating contest. This year, a select group of guys raced against each other to finish 2 gallons of chocolate pudding. Check it out.
Everyone to
Jordan Cooper.
Amanda Smith and Alyssa Hooker.
Tiffany Morrow. Here, son, sit down. I'm really sorry. Just put this ice on your lip.
But Daddy, it hurts.
It's okay. Suck it up. Just quit being a baby.
Hi. It's Friday.
Attention all students. Student Council is holding the 3rd annual talent show on January 20th, right after the varsity boys basketball game. If you are interested in joining the show, please pick up a form in the main office. The forms are due on January 9th.
And you can't just show up with an air guitar. There are tryouts on Wednesday, January 11th in the Viking Room. If you want to learn to write songs or want to share your works with other people, Hazlitt Songwriters Club meets next Monday on the 9th from 3 to 3:30 in the band room. Jordan Cooper and Alyssa Hooker will be in charge.
Yeah. Hey, does it ever bother you that Mr. Wachanki pops his head into the classrooms and distracts everyone?
No.
Oh, well, some of the students have been really upset about this buffoonery and disruptive antics. Well, we at TV25
went to check it out.
Well, it seems like every single day that I have a lesson going, just, perfectly great teaching point, ready to make. Him popping in, just unwarranted and on his own, on his own time without checking ahead of time and scheduling it really disrupts class. It really makes it tough to teach.
As a student, I feel Mr. Wojcinki is very disruptive to my classroom.
I didn't say that.
He comes in and says hello as I'm trying to learn and understand my studies and get my GPA up by a.
Well, basically, I don't know if he feels that it's necessary, but I think it's what he does because Mrs. Bartley and myself are back here doing all of the work, that goes on daily, and he is out walking around through the halls. And so I think he just has the extra free time to kind of go in and talk to the classrooms while we're back here taking care of business.
Well, one time, he's a basketball official. I was in the middle of this great literature lesson, and all of a sudden he came in and started asking the students if they knew, what the proper call was for an over and back call in basketball. He started drawing it up on the board. Before you know it, he was erasing all the notes that I had on the board, and he was drawing all these basketball diagrams and things. Just totally unacceptable. Ransacks my room when I'm not around. He comes in during non-school hours and goes through all my stuff, and it's just totally unprofessional.
Last call for football players to order one or both of your jerseys. Tell Coach O today.
Also, football players, there's a clinic on January 11th at 7 p.m. Yeah.
Finals are next week, January 18th, 19th, and 20th. To help prepare you for finals,
tutoring is available after school in the Media Center, Monday through Thursday next week from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m.
You're telling me you had 2 pair of gloves this entire time?
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
Isn't there peace? One last announcement. Girls water polo team will have a meeting this coming Tuesday in the pool foyer.
If you want to be on the water polo team, then come.
Swim away, swim away.
Thanks, teachers, for allowing us to use this time wisely and update your students with what is going on around Hazlitt High School.
Our professional gratitude. That is how the cookie crumbles.
we leave this with this commercial done by the kids at TV25.
These kids have the opportunity to win a big prize. So vote for it at www.varsityworld.com/videos/L'Oreal.
Again, that's that's varsityworld.com/videos/L'Oreal. And we end with this commercial.
For the days when you can't handle your curly frizzy hair, use Hot Straight and discover control.
Because I'm worth it.
I'm looking forward to the especially long weekend.
Me too.
Speaking of donuts, Key Club will be handing out free Krispy Kremes on Tuesday, January 19th, for anyone who wants to come. Oh, and also, all interested in being in the TV25 advanced class next year, don't forget to pick up an application form from Mr. Town. You have to either already taken the class or plan on taking the class to apply.
I love TV. That maid show on MTV is the best.
Oh, yeah? Oh, did you hear they're coming to our school?
No.
Yeah, watch this.
Do you think they'll make me into a cheerleader?
On Tuesday, January 17th, MTV's Made will be here to interview students on what they want to be made into for their television program. Let's see what the students here have to say.
On Tuesday, January 17th, when Maid comes to school, I want to be an even greater, faster, stronger, better, cooler teacher than Brian James Town.
My name's Ray, and I want to be made into a college student. And I want MTV to help me become a college student, because I need help. Hi, my name is Joe Dowdy, and I want to get made into a bodybuilder.
Hi, my name is Anthony Masal, and I want to be a truck driver. Woo!
Hi, my name's Kyle Husang, and I want to be a mime.
I'm Zora Pixley, and I want to be made into a country singer.
But I want to be made into like a stunt girl. Like, just do one stunt. That's all I need.
Well, according to administration, Made can't come because they were supposed to come during our finals.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but any sophomore who wants to take the MEEP test or any senior who wants to retake it, please sign up in the main office.
Yeah, and all sophomores who are currently accepting class shirt form designs until Friday the 20th, submitted in the front office.
I also hear the girls' gymnastic team is having their invitational this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Check this out.
Our top 4 competitors are Katie Favor, Kristen Lally, Kristen Welsh, and Katrina Parker.
We have a pretty inexperienced team, and it's a pretty small team this year. But I hope we can just keep it together and have our 4 solid scores still to count towards our team score.
This year we've struggled with injuries. Everyone has to have their ankles taped, their wrists taped. I hurt my knee and I'm kind of out for the season.
Our team's best event is beam, but it depends on the kind of meet and what. It always depends on the meet. We normally do better on beam just because beam's always the same, but floor we also do pretty well in, as long as it's a spring floor. And bars, I think we're doing better on bars than we are on vault, which is a good thing for us because bars is normally our worst event, so I guess it's a good thing.
Our team's goal this year is to make it to states as a team, and it's a definite possibility because our region's a lot easier than it was last year. It was almost impossible for us to make it to states last year.
Well, we have easier teams because we had one team that was just unbelievably good and shouldn't have even been in high school gymnastics. It was Tri Farmington, and they're not in our region this year, so we're hoping to just make it in the top 3.
I'm really excited to see what happens this season. We're really close as a team, and we keep improving as a team every meet, so I'm definitely excited.
So let me believe, let me be anything at all. 'Cause I can't believe when you carry on and on and on.
January 20th. Yep, January 20th.
What about it?
That's the date of Hazlitt's 3rd annual talent show.
Oh yeah, after the basketball game.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for this week.
Have a great weekend.
Come here, come here. How did it feel to just land that bad boy? What do you have to say to the people out there? Don't try it home. Welcome to today's announcements.
Hello, Hazlitt High School, and welcome to today's announcements.
We at TV25 realized that the announcements have not been quite up to par, if you will, but me and Corey are ready to rock these announcements.
Hey!
Anyone interested in playing soccer in the spring, there will be a free soccer training session at the Lansing Indoor Sports Arena from 6:20 to 7:40 on Friday or Saturday.
Last week, Hazlitt's own Dan Wiseman was the CAAC Player of the Week. Dan Belpre took a closer look into this courageous story.
Time Coach B goes, your mom's going to kill me if I put you in, wouldn't she? And I said, no, I don't think so. And he goes, yeah, she would. And so I didn't know if he was not going to let me do it or what. And he goes, all right, you ready? And I'll put you in the last 10 seconds in the game. You can just spot up and shoot a 3. And then me and Mike kind of planned that out real fast, told Coach P about it, and drew up a play for it and made it happen. And Mike did a great job of playing that off and came in and shot the free throw. So it was great. You know, I've been wanting to do that since day one. I haven't got my opportunity yet, but I did get it that night against Charlotte, and I went in and made 1 out of 2, and I was kind of upset I missed the second one, but it was just fun to get back in the game situation and stuff. I'm planning on coming back next season. That's been my goal for my senior year, and playing full-time and doing everything just like a normal person. But this year I didn't know if it would happen or not. I've been dressing, but you know, I didn't know if an opportunity like that would come about, and luckily it did, and I got that opportunity.
The Viking Longboat will be selling ads for their Valentine's Day issue.
The ads will be sold during A and B lunches on January 30th through February 3rd, so go out and buy one for that special someone.
I know I'm buying one for Corey.
And I'm getting him some nice scented candles.
Oh, baby! Attention NHS members, volunteers are needed for the Child and Family Service Bowl-a-thon on Saturday, February 11th. I love bowling!
Me too. Hey, Wildman, did you check out the talent show last Friday?
Yeah, I did. It was awesome.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
What was John wearing?
I don't know, but he was looking pretty good, though.
Well, he won't be wearing those spandex this weekend with the upcoming weather.
No, he won't. We're looking at 43-degree weather today and showers for the rest of the weekend with a high of 41.
Attention to all student council members. The group photo for the yearbook will be taken immediately after school today in the Viking Room. Please plan to be there if you can.
There will be a dance after the boys' varsity basketball game on Friday, February 3rd. The dance is from 9 to 11:30 p.m. There's a $3 cost to the door, and you have to bring your student ID to ensure that Haslam students are the only ones at the dance.
Attention to all Diversity Club members. Remember the Chinese New Year celebration on Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. Details on the club board at the Four Corners.
Here are some dates of the upcoming sporting events.
Boys swimming and diving Saturday at Okemos. Basketball tonight at home against LCC. And now a look at the hockey team who have a game on Saturday. Speaking of over the hill, Ochko turned 40 today, and Mr. Wajanki turns 40 tomorrow.
Ah, geezers.
Well, that's all for today's announcements. Have a good weekend.
I'll have a good weekend. Will you have a good weekend?
I'll have a good weekend. Are you going to have a good weekend?
I hope you have a good weekend.
Let's
I'm
all
have a good weekend.
I bought myself a great